get slapped with egg in your ass.
I'm just glad that Conor didn't get hold of him. That's why I'm glad that Conor didn't get hold of him, because Conor was going, son. But then I had the opportunity to go, then the fuck big man gonna jump me off of me.
Don't get too confident and just do what you gotta do to get the victory, man. That's all you gotta do.
By any means necessary.
Don't go out there trying to do too much. Just fight your fight. You know what I mean? Stay composed, stay relaxed. You know how to fight. Just let it come to you. You don't gotta rush nothing. You more athletic. Using athleticism. You fight behind the jab. Keep your hands up.
Conor Benn linking up with Terence Crawford has turned heads for all the right reasons. He's not just training, he's learning from one of the smartest boxing brains alive. Crawford's teaching him the art of control, timing, and calculated aggression, the exact tools Eubank once used to break him. But will those lessons stick when pressure starts to burn?
Conor Benn does have the chance to become a legitimate world champion and have a different phase to his career, to what he's had. Chris, it's about cash. That's what it's about. At this time, not that he's in need for cash, but everyone wants more. So if you can get 2 big money fights back to back against someone you know you're more than capable of beating, you've proven you can beat them, why not take it again? For Conor, it's about the long road, about the mileage, about how you're gonna feel in a year's time, 2 years' time. Where do you want to go in your career? What do you see as the final picture? Loaded, or made the decisions to take me on the world champion route and still end up loaded?
Benn's move has everyone talking. Opinions are already flying around. That's the confidence pouring out of Benn's camp. They truly believe this time Eubank won't hear the final bell. Training under Crawford has clearly filled him with belief, but confidence alone doesn't win fights. Eubank's chin, composure, and experience are built for wars like these, and Benn's about to find out the difference between looking sharp and surviving under real fire. Eubank Jr. cuts through the noise with that trademark composure and venom. He's not just talking, he's dismantling Benn's image piece by piece. This is the calm arrogance of a man who's already proven his point in the ring. Benn may have Crawford in his corner, but Eubank's got history, pride, and purpose, things no camp can teach.
But, you know, I'm gonna tell you right here and now, you ain't no champ. And you most definitely ain't no people's champ, so get that out of your head. You keep letting Eddie Hearn blow smoke up your ass and you're gonna end up being even more of an embarrassment than he is. These men are not men of the people. They are pretending. They're pretending to be the good guys. Wolves in sheep's clothing, if you will. They will do anything they can.
Eddie Hearn, though, sees it differently, and his words add another layer to the rivalry. Eddie Hearn trying to defend Benn's behavior feels like damage control more than confidence. His tone says it all. Pressure's creeping in. He knows Eubank has already exposed cracks in Benn's temperament. This isn't about hype anymore. It's about who can handle the mental war that's already begun.
That's incredible. Conor Benn, you did it, huh, kid? The people's champ. You know, one thing I know for sure is that, you know, Conor Benn, he put on a great fight.
Benn's response sounds Sarns, a man trying to convince himself more than the public. The victim narrative he accuses Eubank of using, he's fallen into himself. You can hear the frustration between the lines, the insecurity hiding behind defiance. It's all words, but Eubank deals in proof.
You know, you could say the same when he slapped me, punched me, whatever it was. You know, it's like he's got to play on his victim card. He needs to shift that victim mentality, or it's the narrative he's pushing. So whatever he's doing, it really don't concern me, man.
Bellows take hits hard, experience trumps everything. He's right, Benn might look physically ready, but mentally, that's where Eubank holds the edge. You can't fake composure over 12 rounds, and Benn's never shown that depth. Eubank's already lived the pressure, worn it, and used it. Benn's still learning what it feels like.
Cannot happen.
You wouldn't know what stamina and what engine he's got in him, really.
It's not about the stamina and the engine, it's more about the thought process and of gaining that experience of being there and doing it. Okay. It's like when you go into your first 12 rounder, no matter how fit you are,
and Carl Froch shares a similar view, but from a more calculated angle. Froch nails the truth. This isn't about belts, it's about pride and paydays. For Eubank, it's personal redemption sealed with business sense. For Benn, it's survival. The first fight stripped Benn of his aura, and this rematch is his gamble to get it back. But the difference is, Eubank doesn't need validation, Benn does.
For me, it's a fight that probably means a lot less for boxing than what it does for the actual fighters. You know, the fighters, for them, there's a lot at stake. Conor Benn wants to overturn the decision. And Chris Eubank wants to cement the decision and say, I've done it twice. Bottom line is, they're making big bunts, aren't they? Big dollar, and they might as well make money. These are prize fighters. We can't begrudge them making money fighting, because that's what they do. That's why they get in the ring.
Barry Jones sums it up perfectly. This rematch could break Benn more than it could make him. The first fight drained him physically, but this one could crush him mentally. Eubank's composure and adaptability give him a natural edge. Benn's fighting emotion, Eubank's fighting with structure, and that's what wins at the top level.
And so this fight can only harm him. Because that was a hard fight, the first one. This one will be another hard fight, whoever wins, unless there's a real freak occurrence, not a freak occurrence, unless someone gets caught with the shot really early, then it's going to be a hard night, which you still have to make Eubank the favourite again, like I did the first time. I mean, so I don't know.
Oscar De La Hoya adds another layer, pointing out something fighters often ignore, the weight factor. Oscar's right, the weight issue nearly destroyed Benn last time. You can't play with pounds in a sport this brutal. Eubank learned his lesson. Benn hasn't. Dropping too low doesn't make you faster, it makes you fragile. And against someone as disciplined as Eubank, that mistake could cost him everything again.
You have to follow the weight classes. You have to follow directions and orders, and that's why we have weight classes. For 1 pound makes a huge difference. I mean, this guy was almost fainting trying to make...
Nelson's call is bold. Seeing improvement in Benn is fair, but doubting Eubank's growth? That's short-sighted. Eubank's adjustments are subtle but effective. He learns in silence. Benn might move better, but movement means nothing if it leads him into the same traps. Eubank doesn't chase, he times, and that's where he wins.
I do see improvement there for Conor, and I do think the results will be different the other way around in the next fight. I think it'll go the distance all over again.
Hearn's plea says everything. Even he knows Benn's fighting heart won't be enough. Eubank thrives in chaos. Benn creates it. The call for smart boxing sounds good, but Eubank's IQ inside the ropes has already proven superior. If Benn charges again, he'll walk straight into another disaster.
No, Conor Benn's Conor Benn. But I want him just to be a little bit smarter. We can't, like Nigel said, he's just winging away. And the heart's great, the balls are great, but you can outbox this guy as well. You're going to have to stand and fight because he's going to try and walk you down and be the bigger man. But just be a little bit smart with it as well.
And Duke McKenzie captures the bigger picture, why this rematch feels massive beyond just boxing. Duke's right, this isn't just a fight, it's a family legacy revisited. The Benn and Eubank names carry decades of emotion, rivalry, and pride. It's generational. Fathers fought, sons continue. But beneath the nostalgia lies a brutal truth. Eubank Jr. is still the superior technician, and Benn's fire might only fuel another heartbreak.
Dads, let's get that right. However, the intrigue that surrounds this fight, I've got young kids in my gym that are going to be tuning into this.
3 generations are going to watch it, aren't they? That's what's great.
I mean, they're so excited about it.
Abello nails the heart of this saga. This fight isn't just about belts. It's about pride, drama, and legacy. Every word reminds us this is more than sport. It's a story. Generations are watching unfold. Benn and Eubank aren't just fighting each other. They're battling history itself.
You know what? It was an unbelievable fight. I remember watching it. One of the best fights I've seen. I wasn't there live. I'd like to get to this next one, but I think it's not going to be another great fight, and I'm going for Conor Benn for the win.
Do you believe he stopped Eubank this time?
Definitely capable.
Eubank Jr. is speaking like a man on a mission, calm, confident, and hungry. This isn't just about proving a point, it's about rewriting the script. He knows Benn will come with fire, but he's planning to smother it with precision. For Eubank, this is not revenge, it's mastery.
I'm still going to poke and prod, but the fact is we created something special. We're going to try and create something even more special November 15th. Animosity is still there, but it's not like it was before, where it was like, I've been waiting for 3 years to fight this guy and I just want to get my hands on him. I've got my hands on him now. I've beaten him. So now it's kind of like, all right, well, we're going to do it again. We're going to do it even better. Let's see what happens, you know? It's a different energy.
Do you see yourself knocking him out this time round?
I think so. That's the goal. That's going to be the game plan. I don't want to have another 12-round fight. So if I can get him out of there, I'm going to.
Ben, of course, isn't letting that claim go unanswered. Ben's frustration is loud and clear here. He's trying to wrestle control of the narrative, but in doing so, he only exposes cracks in his composure. Words can be powerful, but in boxing, actions speak louder, and Eubank's already letting his actions do the talking.
For the fight to happen. You know what happens when you have an agreement? Do you know what happens? You know when you sign a contract? Do you know what that is?
I didn't sign a contract.
Do you know what that is?
To fight you on
Do you know what that is?
I signed,
do you know what that is?
Rematch you. I didn't sign.
Do you know what that is?
So,
do you know what an agreement is?
Now the date is perfect.
But do you know what an agreement is? Do you understand?
No, I don't know what agreement is. What is it?
Well, you're an idiot. That's why.
Eubank Jr. speaks with the authority of a man who's already proven himself. There's no hesitation here, only conviction. He isn't just defending a win, he's cementing a legacy. Ben's challenge now isn't just physical, it's about breaking through Eubank's unshakable belief.
They know what he is. I have no reason to lie. I won the fight. I don't need to be here. I don't need to make excuses. He talks about playing the victim. What? I won the fight. I'm not the victim. I'm the victor. I was victorious. So I have no reason to lie about anything. I'm telling my truth. I'm exposing what these people want to keep hidden in the dark, and I will continue to do so.
Ben's words drip with defiance, but also with insecurity. Respect or not, he's admitting this fight is bigger than pride. It's about proving something to himself. Yet in painting Eubank as scared, Ben might be revealing his own doubts. Eubank thrives in the spotlight Ben fears.
Say there's been a lot of respect anyway. Personally, I don't like him. You know, he thought I was going to be an easy touch, which is why he fought welterweight. So is there much respect there? Not really, but you know, ultimately, you know, I'm ready to honour my side of the agreement, which was the 2-fight deal, and it's safe to say he's scared. You know, he almost lost. Could have gone either way to a welterweight.
This rivalry has turned into one of boxing's fiercest sagas, pride, legacy, and raw emotion, all on the line. Ben talks, Eubank delivers. November 15th isn't just another date, it's the moment this war reaches its boiling point. Who do you think will walk away victorious? Comment below and join the debate.